So last week, Tinder actually popped to the top of App Store charts after introducing this new flirt feature where AI characters use GPT-4o to actually help you flirt better.
You can win points for being charming or playful, but you lose points for being cheeky or quirky. I guess that's bad.
We're actually going to test it here on News Girls. Okay, so we just got an AI character named Jonathan. He's 28 from Thailand.
We are at a busy Bangkok street food stand.
The difficulty level of this is hard. So, okay.
I don't like this.
Ah, Yin's got the last piece, huh? That's lucky. That treat's my favorite. Yins have good taste. So what brings Yins to this part of the city? Planning to try more of the local flavors?
Exactly. We really love when we travel to try all the local cuisines. So this was top of our list. We're so excited to try it.
That's awesome. Bangkok's got some incredible food. Anything else from the list you're eagerly waiting to try?
Totally. Would you be willing to take us?
Ah, Yin's looking for a local guide, huh? I'm here for the food and fun, but I got a busy schedule working at the shop. Maybe Yins can explore with a friendly local guide, or just wander around and find hidden gems.
Just reject us. Tips: extend the conversation with engaging questions, express interest in their personal experiences.
I thought we did show quite a bit of interest.
We did. We were so desperate and he rejected us.
This isn't really how I imagined we'd be using AI.
I know, AI is getting like kind of weird. It feels like every other day there's this new like feature or update where AI is becoming more like personally ingrained in our lives. Like OpenAI recently introduced Operator, an AI agent that can independently like use a web browser or fill out forms or even like compare product prices for you online.
Yeah, it can respond to LinkedIn messages or order you dog food, even asking clarifying questions like, do you want beef or chicken, or 2-day shipping or overnight? And we actually had a meeting with someone last week whose AI note taker joined the Zoom before he did.
Yeah, apparently AI agents are like all the rage in Silicon Valley now. Companies like Google and Anthropic are testing them and claiming that companies will soon be able to hire them as fully fledged workers.
But they are far from perfect at this point because they're slow and they ask for so many confirmations and reassurances that it's just probably faster if you just do the thing yourself. Like one person who tested it said it felt less like I had a virtual assistant and more like I was supervising the world's most insecure intern.
Well, I guess we have some time until the entire world is just like robots buying things from robots, like emailing other robots.
Speaking of unexpected ways AI is being used, people suspect Trump's tariffs were calculated using AI. So looking at the numbers on Trump's big cardboard cutout thing, economists realize that they use the same formula that all of the leading chatbots, so ChatGPT, X's Grok, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude, return when you ask them for an easy way to solve trade deficits and put the US on an even playing field.
It's literally so embarrassing that these calculations are so basic that every economist can like trace them back to AI. So the editor of the Journal of Public Economics tweeted, confirmed ChatGPT exactly what the dumbest kid in the class would do without edits.
Well, maybe this explains why Trump slapped a 10% tariff on Australian islands off the coast of Antarctica where only penguins and seals live. But in response to the criticism, the White House did release its tariff formula, which economists say is just a beefed up version of the AI one.
But don't let these simplistic tariff formulas fool you because AI is getting pretty advanced. So as you've all heard by now, OpenAI recently launched ChatGPT's image generator where you can give it these like very detailed, complex instructions and it'll produce hyper-realistic images.
Yeah, it's so impressive. Like we all know past AI models would always spell words wrong or like mess up random things. Throwback to testing early News Girls covers.
It's rough.
But this model actually spells everything right and can create such realistic pictures. Like, I guess it's the first image generator ever built on everything ChatGPT has learned on the internet.
So for example, if you ask these other ones to produce a car with like square wheels, it wouldn't be able to do that because there's nothing for it to like base it off of. But this new ChatGPT image generator could easily do that. And if you're like typing it to change the wheel colors to like purple or green or put like News Girls on the car, it would be able to make those edits within like seconds.
Because of the quality of the images, this new generator caused a frenzy. So in the first week alone, 700 million images were created and GPT had 150 million active users. It's like half the country. Sam Altman even tweeted that at one point they picked up 1 million new users in an hour.
And a lot of this heightened interest was fueled by a viral trend where people are uploading pictures and asking them to be converted to Ghibli style, which is a famous Japanese anime studio founded by Miyazaki. And Studio Ghibli is renowned for its like unique color palettes and most importantly, hand-drawn imagery.
Ghibli has produced 4 of the 10 highest grossing Japanese feature films. We all know Spirited Away, a childhood favorite. They also did The Boy and the Heron and My Neighbor Totoro. They've won 2 Oscars and they've been nominated for a lot.
Like, I made Newsgirl's Ghibli version.
Oh my god, wait, that's so cute.
I know, it actually is kind of cute.
I love it.
And in typical internet fashion, everyone made it like super weird for no reason. So people were converting 9/11 terrorist attacks, the assassination of JFK, even like Epstein into Ghibli style. Like, why?
The White House even got in on the action. They posted a Ghibli-style image of ICE arresting a sobbing woman who was accused of selling fentanyl while living in the U.S. illegally.
I mean, that's just so sad and like disrespectful. I can't believe the leaders of this country are just putting stuff like that out there.
No, I know. These aren't memes. These are human beings. And it's ironic that AI copying Ghibli went so viral because Miyazaki himself is so against AI and art creation since he hand draws everything, which takes literally thousands of hours. So back in 2016, he watched an early demonstration of AI and art and he said it was disgusting. Quote, "I would never wish to incorporate this technology into my work at all. I strongly feel this is an insult to life itself. We humans are losing faith in ourselves."
And this very specific situation is so emblematic of the larger conversation that we keep having, which is like, what is original and what is a copyright violation? So copyright lawyers are saying that this is tricky terrain because the law protects specific artistic expressions, but not artistic styles. So like Monet's water lilies, which is a specific expression, is protected, but you could paint something in like Impressionist Monet style and that would be fine.
But this case does seem to be more nuanced since Miyazaki's style is so unique. It's so tied to his identity. So experts say there is cause to believe it potentially threatens both his livelihood and his artistic legacy. And last year, a district court judge ruled that artists can sue AI companies that infringe on their copyrights.
And it's clear that we're entering murky territory because OpenAI can't even decide whether this Ghibli situation is a copyright issue or not. So when asked about the content policy, OpenAI cited its system card, which lays out the details of these tools. The card says we added a refusal that's triggered when a user attempts to generate an image in the style of a living artist.
Which makes no sense since Miyazaki is alive. Like, OpenAI has not explained this inconsistency, but it just seems like this technology is creating so many legal questions and issues.
One of the biggest issues that privacy experts are bringing up is that it just doesn't seem like OpenAI has the proper framework to assure everyone that's uploading these photos that what they're doing is like safe and secure. Like there have been reports of people using GPT to create realistic looking receipts, which obviously has so much potential for like fraud and scams.
And privacy is a big deal because we don't know how ChatGPT is going to store our data or what, if any, parameters are in place on what they're going to do with our photos.
And there are some really scary examples of what can happen when there aren't guardrails in place. An AI image generator firm left an open database of like 95,000 images that include non-consensual sexual material, child sexual abuse material, and images of celebrities like Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, and Beyonce that were de-aged to look like children.
That is so disturbing. I mean, researchers say that technology has raced ahead of any of the guidelines or controls that humans have tried to place on it. Because from a legal standpoint, we all know that child explicit images are illegal, but that doesn't stop technology from making them. And we see that too when OpenAI says that their generator won't copy the style of any living artist, but then it's making millions of Ghibli images.
And it's hard to justify OpenAI's shortcomings because we've been seeing these like worst case situations happening at huge companies before this new GPT was rolled out. Like an engineer at Microsoft published a letter last year alleging that its AI image generator was bypassing the filtration system, creating sexual violent images. So if you prompted car accident, it would show a woman kneeling in front of a car wearing only underwear.
And Microsoft's image generator is powered by OpenAI, which supposedly says it has a content filtering system that's supposed to block out harmful and sexual content. I guess that's really not working. And I mean, some privacy advocates even call OpenAI's whole image generator just a PR move to get access to our personal photos.
And we don't know whether that's true or not. These are just kind of claims that are being thrown out there. But what we do know is that the photos we're uploading are being used to train AI. It's something you're explicitly agreeing to when you're using GPT's image generator. But if you don't want your photos to be a part of these databases or sold to third parties, you can opt out. So Wren, want to tell them how to do it?
Yeah, so I got this from the AI Tech and Privacy Academy. All you have to do is Google ChatGPT Privacy Portal, and then you'll see some options. You just click Data Removal Request, and it'll show you different options, and you just click ChatGPT Personal Data Removal Request, and you click it, fill out, like sign into your account, fill out the information, and it will wipe your data from its site.